What's up, everyone? It's Willette with Urbex and Coasters, and today I am here at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And the reason I'm here is because apparently the Zim Reaper decided that he was gonna let us have Flash Vertical Velocity back, and it's right before a time of uncertainty for me, so I figured I'd come ride the thing before that. So let's go in, let's ride Flash Vertical Velocity. It's the only credit in this park that I don't have. It's gonna be the credit that gets me past a fun number of 420, which is what I'm currently at. So unfortunately, the days of being at 420 credits are over, but I'll have Flash Vertical Velocity as a credit. So let's go get it. Beautiful sight. We're going right there. Yes, you are not seeing things. Flash Vertical Velocity is in fact open. My entire tenure in California, this thing has been closed, and it's finally open. I'm thrilled to have it back. Now, as for my actual thoughts on the ride, seating, front row or back row? I prefer back row. That might surprise you if you're just looking at the layout thinking, are you kidding me? Because the back row doesn't fully invert over that inverting spike. But I actually prefer the sideways hang time to the fully upside down hang time. And you're like, where you're on your side, it's kind of like what RMC wave turns are, if that makes sense, where you get that kind of hang time. So I prefer the sideways hang time to the fully upside down hang time. And then also in the back, the spike that's still vertical but was shortened, you go all the way vertical on this, so you still get airtime on this spike. So unlike the front row where you're probably stopping like around there, you're going fully vertical in the back and you're getting airtime on that drop down. So I definitely prefer the back row, and like I think I probably said, I agree with Canopy Coaster's review about this ride pretty much in entirety. Like, you see how the back row is sideways hang time, and then you'll see here, even though it looks vertical, the front does not get the airtime that the back does. And then everyone completes the inversion on the second pass. And then it's slowing down on that. Looking at it off-ride, I really don't know how the front doesn't get as much airtime as the back on that. But I definitely, but it's not fully vertical, so it's not as much. But I would think you'd get more than you do. I would think it wouldn't be as drastic. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Flash Vertical Velocity. For the back row, I love its uniqueness compared to other impulse coasters, and yeah. Oh yes, I will say it's very surreal that this is real. Even still, it still has the 2 in the V, looking at it as in V2 vertical velocity, so that's a cool little Easter egg. But anyway, as for this ride's future, I would say even though they got it back up after the obnoxiously long refurbishment, don't expect it to stay this way long term. It's probably operating with Wicked Twister's parts, and they're not necessarily gonna keep it around once they run out of parts from Wicked Twister. So I mean, yeah, that's an unfortunate truth that I felt like, yeah, I would mention. So even though this thing just reopened, not too long before, only a year before its last obnoxiously long downtime, it was down for an obnoxiously amount of time. So if you want to get on this thing, I'd say come out come out to the Bay Area, get on vertical velocity. Definitely something you need to do. So, I mean, now it seems that the crowds are picking up. I've gotten to ride flat vertical velocity 3 times. I've gotten to ride Joker twice, Medusa twice. So, you know, not a bad day for being at Discovery Kingdom. But, like, I mean, with these lines, I mean, being that I've ridden all the big rides and now stuff is starting to go down from time to time, like, there's the Discovery Kingdom that I've come to expect. Because, like, I mean, earlier today I was going like, oh yeah, this is the best experience I've ever had at Discovery Kingdom. And I mean, with a proper big 3, yeah, I stand by that. But ultimately, like, stuff does go down here, so, and the lines get really freaking long when that happens. So what I'm gonna say is, if you want to come here, like, do it like me. Be a van lifer type that can stay in the area for a couple days, get here super early, get on things before the crowds get here, and then, you know, you're pretty satisfied with that, and you don't need to buy any sort of fast lane or anything like that. So that's how I would advise doing things. And of course, fuck Eddie Lampert, fuck John Fisher, and fuck Richard Zimmerman, and I will see you guys in the next one.